don't talk about Houston, Texas enough for me. Houston does not help. I am a single mother. I have twin babies. I can't get nothing. Like, literally. I have to have my neighbor watch them. They don't have child care. They barely have rental assistance. Houston, Texas is not a place to live. Like, I was in a domestic violence situation as it is. The father's locked up. Like, I have no help. And people don't understand how frustrating that is. No help. No help.
Sound like the decisions that she made early in her life is coming back to bite her. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure that I give credit to the content creators. That link is going to be down in the description. Also, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. We 9,000 strong. We going towards 10,000. Link is in the description. And then last but not least, Tej Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off of life. It's always difficult for me to have sympathy for people. I have compassion, but not sympathy, and it's a difference. Compassion is I want the best for you. Sympathy means I'm making an excuse for why you are in the space that you are. We are making grown people decisions to open up your legs, to align yourself with somebody, and then y'all think that a city or a municipality or another group of people or some politicians are supposed to come and save you. That is not true. I don't know where y'all got that from, and that's why I always say that people have, for years now, been running in the Victim Olympics. It is not the city's responsibility to come and save you from your own bad decisions. Was you married? No. You see what I'm saying? You decided to get into a relationship and have a child by a dude that was abusive. Like, oh, so you didn't know he was abusive before you had the child with him. You didn't marry before you carry. Why is it that it's always somebody else's responsibility? Nobody is crying saying, man, I messed up. I did the wrong thing. You don't see that on no platform. And again, I'm always going to give credit to the content creators, regardless of whether or not I agree with them. And I'm speaking to the talking points, not speaking on a person. But a person wants to share their lives for everybody to see. And so we're going to have that conversation. Why is it that we never see anybody come on here and say, you know what? I messed up. My bad. I need to do things differently. Learn from me and take this journey with me. We only see people, 9 times out of 10 women, sometimes it's some feminine men, but 9 times out of 10 is women that sit here and tell us about how the federal government and you as taxpayers are supposed to make sure that they're taken care of, even though they've made bad decisions their entire life all the way up until this moment.
I have a jealous mother that won't even freaking help me.
Now your mama supposed to do it.
Sometimes I just want to give up. I'm 2 months behind rent. I have to put something on the rent. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, and y'all see why people sell their bodies. Y'all see why people prostitute.
Always resulting back to the OF. Always giving it up for the $40. Now your body has got to be desecrated in your temple. It's always a reason and it's a justification. You know what? This is why we sell our bodies. Men don't do that. And y'all want it equal. This is what you wanted. This is what you signed up for. Men can't do that. You know what we got to do? Because there is no sympathy. We just got to get it out the mud. We got to wake up every day, regardless of whether or not we want to go and hit that job or take care of that business or go to that school or take care of them kids. Guess what? You don't take care of them kids, you go to jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. You just gotta deal with it. Ain't no crying, ain't no help, ain't nobody gonna come through and hit you up with a cash app on the OnlyFans. None of that. Ain't none of that. Nope. This is why we sell our bodies. Okay, so now we going into the selling our bodies part. Okay, come on. Let's get to the rest of this, and then I'm gonna give y'all my final thoughts.
Why people do the things they do for money. You see why people do the things they do for money. Did I ask to have a jealous mother? She don't care about me. She don't care nothing about me or my kids. I have to provide for them and do the best that I can do.
And she got more than one kid?
Texas don't help enough. They don't.
It's Houston's fault. Houston's fault. Okay. Houston is broke, baby.
I'm over it. I'm so over it. Being 2 months behind rent.
Let me get out.
I'm trying to provide
Ain't the
for my
landlord's fault. Ain't
babies.
your
Like,
mama's fault. Ain't
I'm
nobody's
worried
fault but
about
yours.
them more than me. And I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over it. I've been doing the best that I can do.
Do better. Do better.
I'm the one that laid down and did that. I did that. I did that.
There we go.
The father just don't. I'm doing the best that I can do. And I love my babies. But Houston, Texas don't help. I thought they had more assistance, but they don't help with nothing. I'm doing the best that I can do. I'm really.
Yo, y'all picked up the phone, hit the record button, re-reviewed the video, and then hit send and said, you know what? I think that this needs to go out to the world and this makes sense. This was y'all outlet. This is and I'm very thankful. I'm thankful that people feel the need to make sure that they vent to the world and help us to understand so that we can use this as an example on how it is that you're supposed to live your life or what not to do. But let me let me be very clear. Very, very clear. I mean, crystal clear. So clear that you can see through it. It is not the responsibility of the city. Houston just got a new mayor. The mayor came in and said, hey, man, we broke in this city. Texas is doing all right, but Houston is broke. That's what the new mayor said. I reviewed it on the Millionaire Morning Show. If you want to go and go find a clip. We broke in this city. I thought that Houston had more assistance. That's not Houston's responsibility. Let me help y'all to understand something about legislation and politics and politicians, all right? Taxpayers are not even supposed to be paying egregious taxes that they paying in the first place. We were supposed to be living off of tariffs as far as the infrastructure and everything like that. It was supposed to be a temporary thing. What happened was we kept it in place because we couldn't wean ourselves off the nipple once we got used to it. We didn't readjust. We didn't make this a temporary thing. We made it permanent. So now they keep taxing and taxing and taxing and taxing and taxing it. And then we're not even being responsible with the resources, but the taxes are supposed to go to the basic things. The police officers for public safety, the infrastructure in order to ensure that we have sewers and water and clean water and all of that stuff, right? The basics. But the political structure of this company is not supposed to be designed to where it's supposed to be doing everything for you. It's supposed to remove the barriers for you to do it for yourself. So when you advocated for equal, now you have to be responsible for your children because they are yours. The county, Texas, Houston, us as black people, whatever potential step baby daddy that you want to come and take care of you. It is not their responsibility to go and save you from yourself. These are decisions that you made. You got to live with it. This is what being an adult is. And I don't know how old this woman is. I'm assuming that she's in her 20s or maybe early 30s or something like that. But the reality of it is that it is nobody else's responsibility to take care of you but you. So the decisions that you make and the seeds that you sow, you're going to have to own that for the rest of your life. It's not your mama's responsibility to take care of your kids. How your mama jealous of you, but you getting put out of your crib and you 2 months behind on rent? Who jealous of a chick that's a single baby mama? Even the mama. Like, why would the mama be jealous of the... You need your mama. You're going to have to change your attitude and adjust how you look at life. If you want something out of it, you're going to have to work for it and be humble enough and responsible enough to deal with the consequences that come along with it. That's my thoughts on it. Again, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. And good luck to you, baby girl. I hope that everything works out for you. And again, I always like to link back to the content creator, regardless of whether I agree with them or not. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I'm curious as to how y'all would play this. I love you. I appreciate you. Be careful who you lay down with and make sure that you absolutely positively focus when you decide to align yourself with certain people.